AfterBuzzers, Hayley, Clover here. We have the spotlight on Latina lifestyle blogger Bianca Espada and the newest rich kids of Beverly Hills. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There's your mom's song.
Yes, Mom, greatest DJ ever.
Bianca, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Hayley.
Of course. I'm really excited to talk to you about the new season.
Likewise.
And about you, get to know you a little bit. That way all of the Rich Kids of Beverly Hills fans can learn all about the newest cast member.
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit first overall what you thought about taping this season with all the Rich Kids.
You know, my perspective, or, you know, how I went in with a completely different perspective as to the one I came out with.
Okay.
So throughout the course of what we film over about 8 weeks, everything changes. So, I mean, I'd never done reality TV before, and they've all done it for 3 seasons, and this was my first season. Sure. So they kind of were veterans and knew exactly what to do and how to do it and who to talk to and who not to talk to and who to be friends with, who not to be friends with. And I kind of went in like, what's up?
Right.
You know, I didn't know anything.
Sure.
But I learned quickly. And I think it's going to be a really interesting season. I mean, I had my moment. I had my crying moment. And after somebody made me cry, I said, it's not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure it's not going to happen again. And so, yeah.
But it was fun. It was a fun experience.
I mean, if I didn't do it, I would have regretted it.
Okay.
So,
That's
yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah, you never want to live with any kind of regrets.
Yeah, it was a YOLO moment.
Yeah, exactly. What's it like having all of those cameras around you all the time?
The cameras don't bother me.
Okay.
Like, I kind of just, like, pretend they're not there. And I have no filter, so that can kind of get me in trouble at times.
That's what makes you a good reality TV star.
Most likely, yeah, probably. But the cameras weren't what was difficult for me. Like, I just kind of pretend they're not there. What was kind of difficult for me was when, like, something happens, and then they're like, you know what, we didn't quite get that. Could you do that again?
Okay, so they do make you redo things.
That was like a real fight. Like, I'm not going to go back there again and give you the same, like, energy and enthusiasm that I had when I called her a bitch the first time.
Right.
You know, it's going to be tough the second time.
Ooh, who are you calling a bitch?
I don't know. You're going to have to watch, Hayley.
We're going to try to get spoilers out of you.
You're going to have to watch, Hayley.
I am. I'm so excited. We do our Rich Kids After Show.
Oh, dope.
Which I started last season. I think that was the first year that we had.
You had the whole cast on?
We had Johnny on, and
great.
we were supposed to have Morgan and Brendan on. It just never worked out with timing, but Johnny was hilarious.
He's
and
very
so
funny.
Much fun.
And he has so much energy.
He does. Oh my God.
He,
it
like,
was
turns on.
Isn't that good, though? Because then
Yeah.
it makes you have energy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, Johnny and I together have great scenes together. We're, like, always, like, fighting with each other, but, like, we're bickering in, like, a married, older couple sort of way.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you and Dorothy were friends for a while. That was your longtime friend coming into the show.
Yeah, I've known Dorothy for years, and we got very close over the summer. And then, you know, the production company came to me and asked me to be a character. And I said yes. And, you know, I've said this a few times in different interviews. You being on a reality show brings out a completely different side of you and your friends. I mean, imagine, like, an entire year of your life and all the drama, all the upsets, all the, like, laughing, crying, the good moments, the bad moments. Put 1 year into, like, 6 weeks, and, like, all those emotions, like, in 6 weeks, and it's the craziest 6 weeks of your life. And that's exactly what filming a reality TV show is.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. That is insane. And I'm sure, you know, I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes or seen any of the edits yet.
I try not to watch them, only because, like, I think it's hard for me to watch myself on TV. I'm like, oh my God, why did I do that? Or like,
Do you
oh
hate
my
your
God,
voice?
I cannot believe it. No, I have a great voice that I'm not upset about.
Love it. Love it. I love
my
that.
voice is fine. It's just, like, the things I say that I'm like, oh my God, I really said that. Wow. But it's okay. I mean, like, I meant it in the moment, and I don't regret it, so.
That's good. Yeah, you can't really, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there one person that you became really close with that
No.
No. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm getting so excited.
Not at all.
Why?
You know, I think everyone has, like, a preconceived idea of what the new girl's gonna bring, and they think, you know, they're a little, even though they've been my friends for so long, I think they were, like, they expected me to be someone else, or they expected me to be just, like, someone in the background.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not. So I think that kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
It was probably a little shocking to them. It was a little...
Maybe shocking, but I don't know. I just didn't think that they think that I would be the character that I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and let's talk about what you do bring to the show, because you're a blogger,
Yeah.
which is awesome, and it's BiancaEspada.com.
Yes.
Where they can find you. It's all lifestyle, fashion.
Yeah. So it's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, which is awesome.
So it's fashion, food, beauty, travel. And so like all my outfits that I wear, like I love getting dressed up. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. So all my outfits that I like, my street style or going out, like every outfit that I wear on the show, once the show airs, you'll see it on my blog, is like get my look on my blog.
Awesome.
So episode 1, my outfit will be on there and where to buy my outfit. So I think that's like a fun interactive thing for the viewers. And
I know that they consider you too a very relatable character now that's coming on too.
I think it's just because like I don't think of myself as like any different than anyone else, you know?
Right.
I think I'm better than anyone or less than anyone, and I definitely fight for equality on the show, and everyone should be treated fairly, especially because I've been treated unfairly and it's not cool.
Sure.
So I think that people can really relate to that, and I think that they can relate to it, the fact that there's finally a Latin character on the show. I mean, California there's so many Latinos in California.
Yeah.
So I think that's huge.
That's great. Yeah. Do you think that'll be a big portion of your fans coming into the to this
probably,
season?
because I think that, you know, Latinos will finally have someone that they can relate to that's on the show. I mean, they have Dorothy, they have Morgan, they have EJ, Johnny, and, you know, Brendan, but there's no...
That's true. Now everything is kind of covered.
Yeah, and my mom's on the show with me. I'm like, I speak Spanish on the show with my mom. Like, there's a whole different demographic that I think that I can bring to the show.
Yeah, well, and your mom is in the studio with us.
She is.
She's great. She chose our music in the beginning.
Yeah, mom also is a DJ on the side.
Yeah, perfect.
She's great.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you always played with her vintage clothing, right, is what I read?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Mom likes vintage, but not if it's too vintage.
Okay.
She likes it to an extent. She'll
Right.
like designer vintage, but like if it looks like used clothing, she's not into it.
Right, okay.
But I don't blame her because I'm not either.
So you're not into like
but she
Buffalo
has
Exchange?
Huh?
Buffalo Exchange?
What?
No? No, okay.
So, my mom has some pretty amazing pieces that ever since I was a little kid I'd like wanted to play with. Mm-hmm. And I totally play with them, and she used to get so mad at me when I was a kid. I'd like go in her closet and like take things and like not tell her. And then like a week later she'd be like, I know you took my sweater. I know you're my only child. I know you took my sweater.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely have played around in my mom's closet. She's been a huge influence in me, like fashion-wise, growing up.
Do you share
both my
clothes
parents
now?
have. Yeah, and we're the same shoe size.
Oh, that is so nice. My
Yeah.
mom and I are not.
Oh, it's
Which
upsetting.
stinks, yeah.
Yeah, we're the same shoe size, which is fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
Your mom's wearing cute shoes now. I
Yeah.
told you that earlier.
Mom has cute shoes. Mom wears more heels than I do.
What's your favorite piece of clothing? Do you have one? Like that you just cannot
mine or
live
my
without?
mom's?
You.
Okay, my favorite piece of clothing is my Saint Laurent leather jacket. I will literally put it on with anything I have on, and it just makes my outfit look so much better.
That's great.
I almost wore it today, but I'm like, you've really worn this too much.
How many times do you wear it on the show?
Well, I wear it at least like 5 out of 7 days of the week.
There you go.
It's seen better days.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah, it's seen better days. But it's a great jacket, and I'll have it for the rest of my life.
Yeah. One thing I did see on your blog that I loved, you had a whole section on perfume.
Yeah,
it's like
because
one thing
I
that
love perfumes.
But you had one that you stuck with. You were like, it's not broken, why fix it? You stayed with that one perfume.
Yeah.
And what was that?
Yeah, there's a Versace one that I really like.
Okay, but you changed, and it was a yellow bottle. I remember.
Oh, Wilhelm.
Yes.
Yeah, those are like real bougie perfumes.
Okay.
They're very expensive, but they you know when you smell something and it immediately brings back a memory?
Yeah.
Each one of their scents, like anyone can relate to it because no matter what it is, it brings back some sort of memory. It's the craziest thing. I can't even explain it. But the designer has one scent that is called Dear Polly, and it's a love letter to his wife,
Cute.
which I thought was the cutest thing ever. Mm-hmm. But it smells incredible. Like, it's so good. Thinking about it, it's so good.
It was
But I
making
love
me want to get new
perfumes.
perfume.
Yeah, because, you know, it's hard to teach girls how to do makeup. Mm-hmm. If you're not good, you end up looking like a crazy clown.
Right.
Like, hair, not everyone can do it. But, like, perfumes, every girl wants to wear perfume. Every girl wants to smell good, you know?
Yeah.
So I think perfume is something that's easy for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
On your blog, you know, because we said you have travel and food and everything, what is your most favorite part about that blog to do? Like,
Fashion.
Fashion, for
is
sure.
well, I mean, it comes to me, it's just easy for me, my fashion. Like, I'll throw on an outfit and it's like, oh, great, this is what I want to wear, this is how I'm feeling today.
Right.
So it evokes an emotion or a feeling of, you know, how I want to portray myself for that day. So fashion would definitely be my most favorite part of my blog.
Sure.
But I like food too. And I like travel too. It's hard to pick.
doesn't,
It's hard to pick, yeah.
You studied fashion, though, right?
I studied advertising.
Advertising, okay.
I originally went into college with an art painting portfolio, but then I'm like,
wow.
I'm never gonna have a career as a painter, so I changed it. But I'm also never gonna have a career in advertising because I'm on a reality show now. So that plan never seemed to work out the way it was supposed to. But I did study advertising, so it went into a lot of graphic stuff, and I think that helps me with my blog now.
Sure.
But if I could be a painter, I would be a painter.
You could always paint designs on your own fabric.
I
and create
could.
clothing.
I could do that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Do you ever think about starting your own kind of line for anything? I mean, we know Dorothy has her jewelry line.
She does, and she has a champagne line as well.
Yes, rich and bubbly.
Right, which is very cute. If I came out with something, I mean, I guess it would have to go into who I was as a person, but I would really love to come out with my own hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Love it.
I really like food, and it always tastes better with hot sauce.
I have a friend that puts hot sauce on everything. That's
too.
not me.
That's me.
But she
I'm that
like
friend.
keeps it in her purse.
I'm that friend. That's me.
What kind of hot sauce?
I like everything.
Frank's?
Okay, so a good basic is you should always have your Tabasco.
Because people get really into this. I mean, they're like,
Yeah, it's hard to
They have
do
their hot
like
sauce.
Chinese food with like Cholula or Tabasco. You just don't do it. So you really kind of have to go with like either like a chili paste or like a sriracha. But for every other type of food, I think Tabasco's like the safe bet.
Okay.
But I mean, Cholula's fantastic. There's tons of other like mom and pop hot sauces, but no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. But I do like a nice tomatillo hot sauce.
I have never heard
it's
of that.
It's the green tomato.
oh, okay.
So it's a green salsa.
That stuff can be really hot.
Yes, but it's like a tart. It's like a kind of like a. It's not sour, but it's like a lime, zesty.
Yeah. Well, you probably grew up with a lot of spicy
Salsas,
dishes
yeah.
and salsas being Latina. Yeah. Was your mom a good cook?
My mom was a great cook.
That's, you know, is that how you got into food? Do you like to cook or
My
do you just
grandma
like to
was a
try?
really good cook,
Okay.
and my grandma used to cook a lot. And then, so that's how I got into food. I think is from grandma.
Yeah. What do you find is better, the food in New York or the food in LA? Because
Food
I
in
know
New York is much better.
I agree.
Well, there's just so much more option.
There is on every corner. There's something
And you
different.
can get like amazing food that's not crazy expensive. Like getting great Italian food in LA is like Medeo's.
Yeah.
Getting great Italian food in New York is like somewhere on your block.
Right. That's so true.
So, you know, the options in New York, you just can't compare.
And well, you know, from reading up on your experience as, you know, the rich kid and your bio, have you decided where you want to be full time, or will you always kind of travel between New York and LA?
Ideally, I would travel between New York and LA.
Okay.
I feel that I'm going to end up coming back to LA full time at some point.
Okay.
I don't think it's anytime soon, but my family's here. I grew up
Right.
here. This is still home for me, but I love New York. And the life I have in New York, I like because I'm like a normal person there.
Right. Have people started coming up to you already, being on the show? Do you have fans yet, or I'm sure it'll happen once it airs?
I've had like in New York, I actually have had someone come up to me in like a nightclub. And
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
and I'm like, oh my God, how do you even know who I am? I'm like, not famous. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, not famous.
That's probably an awkward.
It was super
feeling.
awkward. I'm like, really? You want to talk? I was with my friend who's a soccer player. And I'm like, you want my picture? You don't want his picture? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Do you know who he is? But yeah, and it was funny. When we were in the airport, I was with Dorothy when we were going on tour with French Montana. And
fun.
we all landed in the airport, and we're at baggage claim. And it's me, Dorothy, French Montana. And these people are coming up to Dorothy, and they're like, oh my God, hey girl, can I get a photo with you? And Dorothy and I look at each other like, you know French Montana's standing right behind us, right? You want
no
her
one
you want her
cares.
photo? Like, that makes no sense.
That's
He's
awesome.
he's the famous one.
Right.
It was so weird. That was like such a like weird moment. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have, there are a lot of fans. Obviously, it's season 4.
Yeah.
You know, and we've seen you guys grow, and we're excited to have, you know, a new cast member, but seeing you guys
Yeah.
grow from, you know, totally different people, just in even the way that you, in the way that they talk about fashion or about their travel. Like, we know now that they're taking a private jet everywhere. You know, and now in season 4, there's different stuff to expect and look forward to.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, like, I don't take myself seriously at all. And I think that that's something fun and new to the show, because I think a lot of them take themselves way too seriously. I don't at all. So like I kind of make everything into a joke.
Right.
And like when someone says something that's completely ridiculous, I'm like, that did not just come out of your mouth, you know? So I think that part about me is very relatable.
For sure.
So
your fans will love that.
So I think people will definitely, no matter what your background is, I think you can relate to that.
Is there one person on the show that you really didn't get along with? Or do you have some kind of a storyline with one other person on the show? That's a yes.
It's a yes. I kind of want to wait for you to see it.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this. I went in very nice to everybody. I went in loving everybody, very nice to everybody. I had nothing bad to say about anybody until someone started saying something about me. And when someone says something about me, I become like that eye for an eye person.
Yeah.
I'm like that, I might take 2 eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like fair game.
It's definitely fair game.
Yeah. Is there moments where, and this is something I always wondered, and I'm sure the fans do too, are there moments where they make you guys go out to dinner all together just to kind of add some drama to the show? Or is that really you guys all wanting to get together for dinner?
I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Like if I'm not friends with someone, Dorothy will be like, hey, we're going to go to dinner tonight. But, or if I don't know somebody, like EJ, I didn't know.
Okay.
So she's like, EJ's going to come, you're going to meet him. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But if there's like definite drama between all of us, they'll try to get us, for that scene, they'll try to get us all at like somebody's birthday party. Mm-hmm. But if somebody knows that someone's going to come after somebody at that birthday party, the chances of them showing up are slim.
Right.
So you can always opt out and be like, nope, I'm not showing up.
Okay.
So you do have that choice.
Yeah, that's good that you have some kind of option.
Or you could be blindsided and have no idea someone's coming at you for something you had no idea was an issue. Which happens as well. Yeah.
What are the confessionals like?
That's what I have the hardest time with.
Really? Why is that?
Because I'm someone that I get energy off of other people.
Okay.
So like your reaction to what I'm saying is, did I say a joke, or was I serious, or did I hurt your feelings, or so, you know what I mean?
Right.
In a green room, no one can make any noise. So if I say something funny, who knows if it was funny or not, because nobody laughed.
Right.
Like who knows how it's coming across, because I have zero reaction from anybody. No one told me good job or this or that. So I'm much better in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm much better in the field.
Yeah, that would be tough. I never
That's
really thought
very
about
hard
that.
for me, yeah.
Because usually we see Dorothy and Morgan together. They do a lot of confessionals together, so they can at least play off of each other a little bit.
Yeah, and I did a few with Dorothy, and I did a few with Johnny, and those were fun. Because you do get to, vibe off of the other person.
Sure.
But when it's just yourself, it's a little tough. And I get shy when it's just me, and I'm like, what I don't know what to say. So that's difficult.
Did you guys go on a vacation this season?
Dorothy and I wanted to go on a vacation, but the rest of the cast doesn't really like to travel abroad because they say they get jet lagged.
Really? I wish that I could get jet lagged at any moment right now.
But like if you're a
I'd
seasoned
get
traveler,
everything.
you don't really get jet lagged, let's be honest.
That's what Dorothy said.
She's
loved
true. She's
that
right.
line.
She's right.
That was hilarious.
She's right.
So that kind of stinks. We love seeing you guys go on vacation. They went to London
Dorothy
last
and I
year.
would love to go on vacation. The rest of the cast doesn't really want to do it.
Wow.
And I think that speaks volumes about them.
I do too. Well, and you're so big into travel. Where's like the coolest place you've ever traveled or would love to go back to? Thailand. How cool.
Thailand is my favorite place. I would go back there over anywhere in the world any day. But then again, I also really like Miami if I want to keep it like domestic.
Right.
But I love Thailand because you have both. You have the most incredible beaches in the world, and the city of Bangkok is the coolest place you could ever go. The shopping is retarded.
Really?
Like the nightlife is incredible. The food
cheap
is
or
amazing.
expensive?
It's cheap.
Cheap. Yeah.
It's cheap. But I mean, if you're staying at the Four Seasons Thailand, it's going to be the same price as if you're staying at the Four Seasons Beverly Hills.
Right.
There's no difference. But yeah. But shopping wise, you can get the most beautiful clothing for way cheap.
That's awesome. I heard the women in Thailand are like beautiful too.
Well, they're mostly men. Yeah,
right,
so they're actually beautiful men.
That is right.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Which you just have to find out.
They're more
on
feminine
accident.
than I could ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably me too.
They're really pretty though, and they're so tall. That height that I wish I had.
Yeah.
I always say if I was like
How tall
2
are you?
inches taller, I could have done
You're
so
not
much
short.
more. No, but 2 inches would have been great.
Right? You think about all of the other opportunities you could have had if you were just over 5'8".
So many. So many. So many.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anything new coming up for your blog?
Well, I
you're
think
gonna be
that
adding?
for the viewers, like to get a whole new demographic of viewers, because I think I make every scene I have a moment, meaning like every one of my outfits is a moment.
That's good.
And I work for a stylist part-time in New York and stuff, so she also really helps me put together my looks for on camera, which,
cool.
you know, I have like
Sonia Benson, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
She's so cool. So, accessorizing is something I have a difficult time with because I always feel like, oh my God, this is too much. This is too little. What am I doing? And she's very good at that. So she really helps me with that. So all of my outfits is what I'm looking, like, I don't care about the drama anymore. I don't care who I said this to. It doesn't matter. But my outfits are fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. I was reading your blog actually before I went to Coachella. I went for the first time this year.
Yeah.
And you had a whole section on festival wear, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And the caption, more is more, which
for Coachella, more is more.
was so true when I got there. It was like you could, layer 100 different necklaces and bracelets.
Headpieces, necklaces, everything.
Did you go?
What shoes did you wear?
Okay, so I didn't prepare too much for Coachella. I actually didn't even find out I was going until that Saturday morning. I happened to
usually
get tickets.
happens.
So I wore sneakers one day.
Okay.
Which was good.
That's good.
That was the best. And then I think I wore my Sperry's, being so East Coast right now.
That's a slide.
It's that boat shoe.
That is a slip-on. You wear those, yes? Yes.
Yes,
They're cute.
Exactly. I mean, they're comfortable.
They're very comfy.
And I didn't care about getting them dirty.
Oh, if you didn't care, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But it is so gross running around in those fields all day. So those girls that wear sandals, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, their feet have to be so
really gross after, like,
night.
diseases on the feet, it feels like.
Yeah,
it's gross.
Well,
I have to do like an ankle boot.
See, that's what I need for next year if I go. That would have been the perfect shoe.
I advise that in my blog. Must wear ankle boot to Coachella.
I missed that. Yeah.
Second paragraph, you missed it. Yeah.
My fault. Yeah. Did you go? I saw some of the other rich kids went.
They did go. I happened to be in New York.
Okay.
I did not go. But
if you've been once.
With Coachella, I'm very, very picky because I need artist passes, I need golf carts, and I need everything to really enjoy it because I'm not about to go run around in a field.
Right.
With like 100 other people, like sweating, dancing
Okay, I
all
will
on top
say
of
though
you.
that I thought it was a very small area for the actual venue. Like being to other festivals, I thought it was small. Yeah, is that weird?
Huge. I think it's huge.
Because I would stand in between, the main stage and the stage that was like right to the right, and you can kind of hear both sets going on.
Do you mean
which I
Sahara?
don't like. No, the Sahara Tet's all the trap music, which was amazing.
Is it not for you?
I love it.
Okay.
No, love the Sahara tent.
Yes.
But so the Sahara tent was across from the main stage.
This year it was different?
Maybe. So it must have been.
Okay. It's usually by that like rose garden.
No, that's right where it was.
So where was the main stage?
The main stage is right next to the other VIP
Yeah,
area.
that's like completely across the field.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was that big. It was like a 5-minute walk.
That is so far, girl. That is far. That is a far walk.
You're from New York.
That
you
is
walk
not
everywhere.
next to each other.
You
That
live
is
in New
a
York.
far walk.
That is so funny.
That is the other side of the festival.
Maybe I thought it was
You
more
need to
small.
choose who you want to see at what time because it's going to take you an hour to get back to the other venue.
The only time that I had trouble getting anywhere was when the Chainsmokers were playing because the crowd was just enormous. Like they should have been on the main stage.
Yeah,
you couldn't get anywhere.
I thought the lineup was a little off this year.
Last
year's lineup, amazing.
Bomb.
Drake, The Weeknd, then Kanye came out to perform.
Yeah, he came back this year too.
Did he? And then Rihanna.
Cube,
Rihanna came this year.
But she was there 3 years ago with Calvin Harris too, and so it was kind of like, oh, I did it again. And I think they performed the exact same song.
Probably.
It
always feels like the first time with her though. She's always fun.
Well,
I feel
it was
like.
still exciting,
and people die for Rihanna, so that was pretty exciting. I'm sure.
There was a moment where Calvin Harris, not to totally take over this time talking about Coachella,
I love that.
Was he just totally dropped from this like huge beat into slow Adele, and everyone literally turned to each other and were like, "Oh my God, Adele's about to walk out on stage," and I would have died, like literally died. Disclosure had the best guests for me.
Who were the guests?
Lord and Sam Smith.
Okay, Disclosure's great.
Good. Really good.
Yeah, very good.
But Sia, I thought stole the show.
Really?
She was amazing.
Oh, I've never seen her live.
Very, very good.
Yeah. But Disclosure is one of those albums that I can listen to from the first song to the last song and not skip a song.
Absolutely.
Which is rare.
For sure.
Yeah. I love Disclosure.
Do you go to a lot of shows in New York?
I don't.
No.
I don't go to a lot of shows in New York. Most of the... I did go to The Weeknd in New York. I saw them at Madison Square.
Sweet.
Drake is going to be touring with Future coming up soon, so I'd want to go see that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Biebs is like in like a week or two, so I'd want to go see that too. I would like to do that, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Yeah, he'd be
That'd
great.
be really good. Mm-hmm. I love Justin Bieber.
Who doesn't?
That's good.
We have a fun Justin Bieber moment in the show.
You do? Mm-hmm. Oh, fun. I'm
First
excited.
episode, so you'll see it.
Oh, nice. The first episode, by the way, is May 1st, and it comes on
May
right
1st.
after
The
the
Kardashians.
Kardashians.
Yeah, so we have a great time slot.
Yes, you do. Is that 10 o'clock?
It's going to be 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Sundays, yes.
Yeah, that's perfect time.
It's a good one.
Sunday E is really good. Always been.
Yeah, Sunday is always good.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So what else can you tell us about the show? What were you, what are you nervous to see? Is there anything that you're like, oh God, I just know that I totally screwed that up and I don't want to watch it?
No, I don't think I screwed anything up. I was pretty true to myself the whole time. If it was anything that I did screw up is that there's certain things that I wish I would have said in addition to what I already said
Okay.
that I didn't get a chance to say.
Will you be blogging about all of the episodes or live tweeting?
I haven't. So I'm new to the Twitter.
You are.
That's new for me.
Okay.
I'm not very good at it. I don't really understand it, but I'm trying to get into it. I'm sure I'm going to have to be live tweeting for a few of the episodes. I just have to get in the hang of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe blogging about a few episodes, maybe difficult ones. I'll do a post about.
Yeah.
But I haven't even thought about that. I'm more concerned about my outfits.
I love that. I love that that's your focus.
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing. What about some of the other the cast members? I know last year Morgan and Brendan and some of the other members would get together and watch the shows. They'd have little watch parties. Do you want to do that at all? Or you really just don't you just want to see what you look like and then
No, I
turn
mean,
it
of
off?
course I'd love to watch it. And we'll see whom I choose to watch it with.
Okay.
I'll just
I
leave it at
know, I'm
that.
so excited. You're not giving me much.
I mean,
When it comes, you are, but you're not giving me any names.
no, I'm not going to give you names. But
Okay, well, here's a good fashion question.
Okay, what's
Morgan's planning her wedding.
yes,
Did you
it's a
or
cocktail
see
party.
any?
She's planning her cocktail party.
She's just the wedding's going to be a cocktail party.
Well, anything less than 100 people to me is a cocktail party.
Oh, it's a small wedding, super small wedding. You want a big wedding, huge.
Well, what's the point?
Well, you
What's
probably,
the point?
Do you have a big family?
I mean, look, if it's my third wedding, it'll be small, but the first one's got to be big.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So very intimate. Do you get to see any of her bridal shopping going on? Because you
No,
probably
because
have
I'm
an
not really
opinion on
friends
that.
with her.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really friends with her. I mean, she's an acquaintance. I know her fiance very well.
Okay.
We grew up together.
Oh, okay.
But I got to know her this season. So yeah. But I'm excited to see her cocktail party on TV. It should be great.
I love that.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
Okay. Cocktail party.
Yeah. Should be
Awesome.
great.
Have you ever thrown your own cocktail party?
Absolutely. All the time.
What is your go-to cocktail party dress for all the fans? If they had to go to a cocktail party, what would you advise them to wear?
It depends where it is. It depends the time of the year. It depends where it is, the venue, who's going to be there.
All things that us normal people just don't think about when we just don't care
I mean,
about.
it's a
I'm
very
wearing my
big deal.
current college graduation dress just in case anyone was wondering.
It's very cute and very appropriate. The yellow
Thank
looks
you.
nice in this
I'm
room.
thinking, right.
Is
Just
that
going off the
why?
theme of
Is
the
that what
buzz.
you went off the theme for?
No, actually. It was
Got
just
it.
like a quick change. Had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a dress is always good for a quick change.
Yeah. For sure. I should have thought more about it, maybe.
I think you did okay.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't put too much thought into it.
I'm really
Yeah.
so I work in a fitness studio, so I'm really into workout clothes, wearing very comfortable spandex a lot,
Okay. So
hair in a ponytail.
when I was full time in LA, I did a lot of workout clothes.
Yeah,
Cause it's like, what else
that's
do
like
you
a
do
thing
in
out
LA?
here too.
That's
And
all
there's
you
plenty
do.
of people that don't even work out that
You
wear
like
them.
you go, you walk around Equinox, you do one lap, you look around, you see who's there,
Right, you
you
just
leave,
around
you go
the
downstairs to Earth Bar, you get a juice, then you're gonna want to walk to Primo. You're probably gonna get something to eat there and see who's there.
Yeah.
But there's no working out involved
You
in the whole
literally
day.
spend more money on the food trying
Absolutely.
to work out than you do actually working out.
Yeah, it's literally a membership to just walk around the treadmill area and see who's there and just leave.
So true.
That's very LA.
It is. It's so
Yeah.
LA.
But
Oh,
I do have an
man.
outfit this season where I wear workout clothes with heels
Oh,
and
seriously.
a jacket. Yeah. It's unexpected, but it's fun.
And it's supposed to look like workout clothes, or it's supposed to look like just a regular cute outfit. You just happen to be wearing workout pants.
I just happen to be wearing workout pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're very good at interchanging
I try.
different. Yeah.
Try to be a chameleon of sorts.
That's great. Anything else that you're really excited to tell the fans or want to talk about?
I'm just
with the
really
show?
excited the fans to see the progression of the show.
Okay.
I'm really excited for them to see who they thought somebody was and who they end up seeing or how that person, who that person really is, finally comes out.
Okay.
You know,
Lots of changes.
The truth about, you know, how people act and what they say about someone or how they feel about someone really comes out. I think it's due to like insecurities within people. So yeah, I think from the beginning, from the first episode to the last episode, you do a 180, complete 180. So like whoever you thought were friends episode 1 is not going to be the same episode 8. So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
That's a good, you know, tidbit of information. I'm really excited to watch now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think I was as dramatic as I was, but I think I'm pretty dramatic.
Do you still think you're dramatic now after taping has ended?
I'm not dramatic at all, to be honest, and I'm like the chillest person you could ever meet. Like I don't want to fight. I avoid conflict at all costs.
Yeah, you seem super chill.
Yeah, but like I just can't let people like say something bad about someone and like get away with it, especially someone who's my friend,
right?
Or like something bad about me or my family or who I am. That I'm not okay with.
And are you very much an upfront person to where, you know, if you hear something, you're going to go right to that person and talk about it instead? Okay.
I pick my battles.
Okay.
If it's petty, I'm not going to go there. But if it's a big deal, I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
So I pick and choose my battles. I have a lot of battles this season, though. A lot of battles. So I think after episode like 2, it's like every episode's a battle.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
It's exciting. If you had to say you brought one thing to the show, what would it be?
Entertainment.
Besides battle.
Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
awesome.
actually going to want to watch the show now.
That I mean, I liked it before, but I'm like really excited now.
You're really going to like it now. Yeah.
That's awesome. Good. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It was really nice to learn a little bit more about you.
I know, this
and
was super
the
cool. I've
fans.
never done one of these things before.
Well, you're welcome back anytime, like I said, for one of our live shows.
I'll come and work out clothes next time.
Yes,
we could do like
we can do.
a downward dog or something over here.
Yeah, yoga's not my thing, but I'll try.
Oh.
I'll try whatever you're into.
What are you into?
Well, I like HIIT training, high intensity interval training, or Pilates.
Pilates, great. I could lay down the whole time. Fantastic.
We'll bring a reformer in.
I'll do that.
Like right.
Fantastic. That's perfect.
Tell everyone where they can find you on social media. That way they can start following you on Twitter.
Okay, so you could find me. My Instagram handle is Bianca Espada. My Snapchat is Bianca Espada. My website is Bianca Espada. My Twitter is Bianca Espada _.
Oh, you had to change it. Somebody was already Bianca Espada.
You know, to be honest with you, I think I am Bianca Espada, but I don't remember that password, so I had to make a new one, and I got locked out of that old email, so...
That sounds about right.
My consistency was ruined with Twitter.
That's okay.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so go follow her. That way you can find out more things about the premiere, about the season, about all the other cast members.
Yes, about all my dramatic moments.
Yes, and hopefully she'll be live tweeting. Yes, and the outfits. Any fashion advice that you want to give us fans during, would love it.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much, Hayley.
We're looking forward to seeing the season.
Yeah, to see who if I have any friends after the season. It'll be great.
You will. You will.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.